You can plow your whole life, work 10 hours a day, put up with toxic bosses, and still be left with nothing. No freedom, no peace, no time. Does that sound scary? Because it's true. Today, I'm going to tell you about real financial freedom that is not only available to the rich, and you know what the best part is? It doesn't require $1 million. According to billionaire and investor Kevin O'Leary, all you need is $500,000 and a little bit of intelligence. Does that sound wild? Then listen closely. The scary truth: most people don't know what their money is for. Seriously, think about it. Why do you personally need money? Don't rush to answer. Don't say, just to have more. A lot of people think they want a premium car, an apartment in the center, a cool watch, and brand name stuff. But if you dig deeper, almost all people actually want other things. Not to be dependent on a job, to be able to pay their bills with peace of mind, spend more time with family, to live a life free of stress and anxiety, and that's real wealth, not pictures from the Maldives. Kevin O'Leary says, you can stop working forever with $500,000. And this isn't just another Instagram coach. This is a man who has made hundreds of millions of dollars and yet promotes a simple, modest financial model. Here's his message. Financial freedom isn't about millions. It's about how much you realistically need to live the life you want. And you know what? That number is different for everyone. How the scheme works. An example on your fingers. Let's say you've saved or inherited $500,000. Step 1. Don't waste it. Don't buy a dream car. Don't invest in a friend's business. Don't move to Dubai. First things first, invest that money in safe assets, bonds, index funds, deposits, balanced portfolios of stocks and bonds. Step 2. Live on interest. The average return on these investments is between 5 and 9% per annum. That's $25,000 per year at a 5% return, up to $45,000 per year at a 9% return. Important, you don't spend the capital itself. You only live off the interest. The capital works, you rest. Is this even real? Look, $25 negative $45,000 a year is $2,000 minus $3,700 a month, not including pensions, part-time jobs, or other sources. Completely passive income. Now imagine this. You live in a small town. You have no mortgage and no credit. You don't spend money on brands and ponchos. You don't eat at restaurants every day. In that case, that money might be enough to pay your bills, buy food, live peacefully, and most importantly, not have to depend on a job. And if we take into account the pension, the average Social Security benefit in the US is about $1,900 per month per person. That's about $22,800 a year. For a couple, that's $45,600 a year plus investment income. Bottom line, $45,000 from investment plus $45,600 from retirement equals $90,600 a year. And all of that is without a job, no bosses, without the constant stress. Where does everyone make a mistake? That's where people lose money and freedom. Investing in relatives' restaurants, opening bars, coffee shops, or beauty salons without knowing how they work. Investing on a hunch, gut feeling, because that's what everyone else is doing. Kevin says bluntly, don't invest in junk. Anything romantic is unprofitable. He's right. You're not gambling in a casino. You're building an income for the rest of your life. Don't forget inflation. Every year, prices go up. If your income doesn't grow, it depreciates in value. The solution is simple. Don't just save $500,000, but invest it so that it grows at least 2 to 3% a year. This will allow your income to grow along with your expenses. What do you get out of it? More time for yourself and family, the ability to travel whenever you want, a life without anxiety and debt, peace of mind and predictability, the right to say no to anything you don't like. You don't wake up to an alarm clock. You don't live from paycheck to paycheck. You live life on your own terms. The big question is, how much do you need? Maybe your ideal day is a coffee on the balcony, a walk in the park, and an evening with your family. Not a convertible and a villa in Bali. Sit down, think, do the math. How much is your life worth? What are you spending it on? Which of these things really matter? Usually when people do this, they realize that freedom is closer than it seems. What you can start doing now: stop spending on unnecessary things. Make a list of what you really want. Start investing even small amounts of money. Learn financial literacy works. Get rid of debt. It's the enemy of freedom. Conclusion: you don't need $1 million to live free. You need to figure out what you want out of life and how much it's worth. And if you invest wisely, even with $500,000, you can have a life without anxiety, debt, or dependence on work. That's not dreaming, that's math. Did you like this video? Give it a like. It will help others see this material. Subscribe to the channel. There are a lot of useful things ahead about money, freedom, and real life without financial slavery. And write in the comments what amount is enough for you. See you in the next video.